morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the celebration of the 12th National Voters Day. Respected Deputy Commissioner and District Election Officer Mukupchung, PLOs, and our newly registered voters, and everyone who is joining us online for this program. The theme for this year's National Voters Day is making elections inclusive, accessible, and participative. So without further ado, let me read out the program for today. 12th National Voters Day, Mukupchung. Theme: making elections inclusive, accessible, and participative. Date: 25th January 2022. Time: 12 noon. Venue: ADC Planning Conference Hall, Mukupchung. Chairperson: Shri Sentilim Usagon, Still Civil and Assistant Election Officer in charge, Mukupchung. This will be the order of the program. First, we will watch a video message from the Chief Election Commissioner. Then, number 2, presentation of Best PLO Award. Number 3, felicitation of online ACA competition winners. 4, felicitation of newly elected voters. 5, administration of voters pledge. 6, address by the Deputy Commissioner and District Election Officer Mukupchung, which will be followed by a very heavy refreshment. Okay, so to start off this program, we shall now watch a video from the Chief Election Commissioner in India.
I am delighted to convey my compliments and warm wishes to all the voters of India on the occasion of 12th National Voters Day. This day pays a glowing tribute to each and every voter of the country and highlights the immense value of everyone's vote. In many parts of the world, the right to vote was achieved after a long struggle. In India, the right to vote was granted to all adult citizens at the same time when India won her freedom. This right is precious. You must exercise it and exercise it judiciously. Your presence at the polling stations is a source of inspiration. Democracy thrives and flourishes when voters queue up on election day, cheerfully waving their happy cards, patiently waiting for their turn to vote. India's election system is one of the best in the world, and you, dear voters, are its very heart and soul. This year's NVD is even more special as it marks 70 years of Indian elections and a celebration of 75th year of India's independence. 7 decades ago, the first general election was conducted in the country with 17.3 crore voters. The first election was truly an act of faith with few parallels in the history of humankind. Since then, the Election Commission of India has firmly marched on the path of democracy, and together with voters, we have endeavored to deliver elections that are not only free and fair, but also inclusive, accessible, participative, and festive. With these sentiments, the theme for NVD 2022 is making our elections inclusive, accessible, and participative. Conducting elections in a country as large and as diverse as ours is always a challenging task. As on date, we have over 95.14 crore voters across the country, out of which 49.04 crore are male voters and 46.09 crores are female voters. Amongst these registered voters, there are 1.92 crore senior citizens aged 80 plus, 81.39 lakh persons with disabilities, 19.24 lakh service voters, and 1.37 crore newly registered voters. However difficult the situations might be, the voters have always reposed faith in the institution of Election Commission and they enthusiastically participated in every election. I am happy to share with you some historic electoral reforms that have been affected this year. On the recommendation of Election Commission of India, few crucial amendments have been enacted to the Representation of the People Act. The first of these amendments facilitates registration for all our young voters 4 times in the year. Earlier, young voters could be enrolled in the voter list only once, that is on 1st January of the year. Now, with this amendment, any citizen attaining the age of 18 years can be registered on any of these 4 dates, that is on 1st January, 1st April, 1st July, and 1st October of a year, and can exercise voting rights. Next is linking of voter identity card with Aadhaar, which would help in weeding out duplicate entries in the electoral roll and further purify the poll. For the past 2 years, the impact of COVID-19 made the conduct of elections extremely challenging. We had to conduct elections in a manner that protects both the voters and the vote. We embarked on this arduous journey with the support and confidence of India's 95 crore voters. Elections to 6 state assembly, besides many by-elections, were conducted in this period with full health and safety measures in place. Once again, the determined Indian voter, with unflinching faith in the democracy, defied naysayers and skeptics and came out in ever large numbers to vote in all elections held during the pandemic. This Voters' Day, we salute each and every one of you. The Commission interacted with global election community on the protocols for conducting elections during pandemic. India is the chair of Association of World Election Bodies, which has members from 108 countries. Many webinars and international virtual election visitors program were organized in order to share our best practices and initiative with the world. More than 100 capacity building programs have been organized so far by Election Commission of India for nearly 2,000 international participants, especially from the new and emerging democracies of the world. We truly believe that it is the equal participation of all categories of voters that makes elections meaningful. ECI provides special facilitation for women, persons with disabilities, and senior citizens for a comfortable and pleasant voting experience. The Commission has brought polling stations to the doorstep of voters, and the option of postal ballot facility has been extended to all those voters who are senior citizens, aged 80 plus, persons with disability, and those who are COVID affected. The Commission has leveraged technology to enhance transparency and make election services more voter friendly and easily accessible with apps like Voter Helpline. Another one is C-Vigil, which ensures swift action in case of violation of model code of conduct. The latest one is Know Your Candidate app, which provides voters with information about candidates, including the criminal antecedents, to enable voters to make an informed choice. Recently, general elections for legislative assemblies of Goa, Manipur, Punjab, Uttarakhand, and Uttar Pradesh were announced. Elections are being conducted in 690 assembly constituencies, reaching out to 18.34 crore voters at more than 2.15 lakh polling stations. We are also looking forward to welcoming 25 lakh new voters in these states who will cast their votes for the first time. Keeping the ever-dynamic situation in view, the Commission has issued stringent guidelines to be followed by all political parties and candidates. We also have emphasized upon increasing the pace of vaccination in the poll-bound states. All arrangements will be made to ensure that this election is absolutely COVID safe. I take this opportunity to welcome and call upon the voters of 5 states where elections are underway and urge them to participate in these elections as enthusiastically as they have already done. The voters are the true heroes and icons for the Election Commission of India. Your presence at the polling stations strengthens democracy and makes the country proud. I again extend my heartiest congratulations and best wishes to every citizen of the country on the occasion of National Voters' Day. Jai Hind.
Now we we shall have the presentation of the Best PLO Award. So we have 10 constituencies in Mugutum district. So out of the 10 constituencies, we have the commission is selected 1 PLO per constituency for the Best PLO Award. So the award consists of a cash prize of rupees 3,000 along with a certificate. So we shall start with Assembly Constituency 21. So from Assembly Constituency 21 to Lee, and then we shall end with Assembly Constituency 30. So to do the honors, I request our Honorable Deputy Commissioner and District Election Officer to please give away the certificate, sir. Please. Yeah, so from 21 to the Assembly Constituency, we have Shireen Inkumsapa, Primary Teacher, GPS Awatsan Barangkung. Next, from second Arokong Assembly Constituency, we have Shri Purnamshi, Primary Teacher, GPS Omer. From 23 Impor Constituency, we have Shri Chatan Sam, Graduate Teacher, JMS Kukumchugit. From 24th Ahmed Newbom Constituency, Shri Thompson Mayang, GPS Rumtabang Constituency. Under 25 Momoya Constituency, Shri Chungkumba, Graduate Teacher, JMS Kukutum Village. From 26 Aumlunzan Constituency, Shri Tialiba, SEN, Mechanical Engineering Office, Mugutum. From 27 Mugutum Town Assembly Constituency, Shri Imriwabang, Assistant Operator, IPR, Mugutum. From 28 Koridam, Shri Aripum, UGD, Government High School, Mangutum. From 29 Changputkom, Shri Wangadamba, Primary Teacher, GPS Williamson. And finally, from 30 Al-Musaki Assembly Constituency, Shri Imkum Yapung Jamir, Graduate Teacher, GPS Jachang C. Thank you, sir. A big congratulations to all the PLOs. Please give a big round of applause. Now we shall have felicitation of online ACA competition winners. So this ACA competition is a part of the SWEEP campaign, and today we have 3 winners who are present with us. So for the online competition, again I request our Deputy Commissioner to please give away the prizes in the certificate section. So the 3rd position is Ms. Taganaru Walling from Jubilee Memorial School, Mugutum, cash prize of rupees 2,000 with a certificate. The 2nd position is Mr. Kilang Zulu from Queen Mary Higher Secondary School, cash prize of rupees 3,000 along with a certificate. And the winner of the online SWEEP campaign AC competition is Ms. Senjilamla Iyer, Queen Mary Higher Secondary School, rupees 5,000 along with a certificate. Okay, I think she is not present today, so we will give it later on. Today is a very special day again because we have among us some of our newly elected voters. So I request, thank you so much for joining us for today's program, and we shall now have the felicitation of newly elected voters. So I request all the new voters who are present here in our program today to please stand up where you are seated. Yes, and our staff will bring us, yes, pledge. And I request our Deputy Commissioner again to please give away the card to our newly elected voters. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you so much for our newly elected voters. Thank you. Please be seated. As a part of our annual tradition during our Voters' Day, we shall now have the administration of Voters' Pledge. Our staff will hand over the pledge to all of us. So we will read this Voters' Pledge led by our Deputy Commissioner. He will lead us in taking the Voters' Pledge. After the pledge is done, we shall all append our name, signature, address, and submit the pledge to our staff. Okay, so, sir.
Shall we all rise? I will read and I request you to follow. We, the citizens of India, having abiding faith in democracy, hereby pledge to uphold the democratic traditions of our country and the dignity of free, fair and peaceful elections and without being influenced by considerations of religion, race, caste, community, language or any inducement.
Thank you. After you have signed the pledge, you can submit it to one of our staff or volunteers. Those of you who are yet to submit, you can submit it after the program. Okay. Now we shall have the address by the Deputy Commissioner and District Election Officer. Sir, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Most respected chairperson, SDO Civil Shri Simpilong, officers from NIC, and friends from media fraternity, staffs from the district election office, BLOs from different constituencies, the new voters, and everyone gathered here to celebrate the 12th National Voters Day 2023. The National Voters Day has been celebrated on January 25th every year since 2011, all across the country to mark the Foundation Day Election Commission of India. That is 25th January 1950. The main purpose of the MVD celebration is to encourage, facilitate, and maximize enrollment, especially for the new voters. Dedicated to the voters of the country, the day is utilized to spread awareness among voters for promoting informed participation in the electoral process. The theme for this year's MVD, making election inclusive, accessible, and participative, encourages active and participative voters during elections. It also focuses on ECI's commitment towards conducting elections safely during the COVID-19 pandemic. I extend my sincere appreciation and congratulate all the BLOs who have received the Best BLO Award from different constituencies. May you all continue to work hard and diligently in all the duties assigned to you. Thank you for going the extra mile in order to meet the requirements of the people we all serve. I also extend my congratulations to the first-time registered voters from Mawakshung district, some of whom are present today in this program. As the Constitution and the Election Commission of India bestows upon you the right to exercise your adult franchise, it is my hope and prayer that you will not misuse your right, but use it to build a more vibrant democracy in the days to come. I also congratulate all the essay competition winners today. May you continue to uphold the spirit of democracy, not only in words, but also in action. With these few words, I once again extend my congratulations and appreciation to everyone for making this program a grand success. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Our district election office, Mawakshung, has produced a short movie as a part of our sweep campaign. So today we shall witness the short movie, and then after this we shall have a photo session with all our PLOs and our newly elected voters and our AC competition winners, and after that we shall break for refreshment.
người dùng cái này để xin phép.
어,
Tao một ông phải na ở đây luôn.
아야, 아이니 가만 보라고. 뭐, 내가 먹어야 어디서 기분나? 아, 쓰레기랑 아주 좋아하기로.
Em chúng nó rồi. Sao nó?
아이네. 아마 내가 내가 생각도 로고. 나 저거 감들리다잉. 아무지, 내가 지나서 공 한번 하면서 자와. 아마 이나 이거가. 아서 좋아 요는 거. 혼자 마중하나요?
집에 가면 현재 가면 यहाँ से निकलना पड़े सीधे बात तुम लोग आयो ताम अंत में पहली पार्टी को शेयर करो
아마 내 주머니 없는 거?
그 사업에 홍기봇 유니스나 가운데 앞에 나가게 되는데
भाई हम लोग अंदर से मिला वो उसको डिसाइड करना है और लेकिन जो साल तो कौन तो पार्टी का पैसा किसी वाले से वो ताकत नहीं होती
तो माने लो आपने नागाके लिए वोटर्स दिखा था तो
और वो तीन जो ना चल रहा है
तो 6000 दिवो किना
भाई 6000 नाला पता न पड़े हो आज मॉर्निंग में पार्टी का आईना 8000 दिवो कुछ और हम लोग भाई को वाले हैं तब ना के सामने आए लोग ये तो बस सीधा स्टेट का होगा 10000 दिवे आराम में डिजिटल वोटर सिस्टम चल
ठीक है तो जो अपना नाम तेल दिवो तो निहाला वोटर्स स्लिप और वोटर्स कार्ड तो किली वन बाय ना वोट मारको
itu kalau di sini saya bayar, ada puisi ada dia, ada ambilan di sana orang sedih tu ambilan kiri pun ada saya.
ठीक है तो मांगे दिखी ना तो
ठीक है.
अहमद सर
Apa betul? Ay, parti ko ber, kalau ni है वो तो sedih tu mana, mana parti ko asal वो तो sedih tu mana dia awak.
어, 하이. 아까 니랑 머들스키 봤을 에피 갈두기 지노야. 아까 니랑 머들스키 봤을 에피 갈두기 놓기 지노야. 니 열심히 하시.那这字面嘛，几字儿，我倒是过得和这样子可去。
Apa betul? Apa betul?
哦，
Ya betul betul. Ada okey ya betul. Ada betul parti ko ber, sunnah lah. वो तो sedih tu bisa ya.
那跟爱当就容易点。
वो तो sedih tu bisa ya, sebenarnya itu perlu dia. Hey. Ya sih saya cakap. Sudah. अरे अब भाई अभी जा रहा है ना ना वोटर स्लिप वो आईडी कार्ड नंबर क्यों मिला 이제 뭐야 뭐야? 아까 봐야 그지? 무시가 고마 쓰세? 나는 보여 가만 사야 되냐?
말, 오늘 드린 경우 얘기하고 마찬가지로 혼자 계신단 말이요. 올라가서 된 거야, 아니고. 너희는 뭐, 그니까, 와.
Enggak lagi pak, lah pada yang lo video nak kado dong lah.
우리 말 지나가면 되는데, 엘렉션 되면 아직 음식 가라 그래.
35분 우리 뒤져.
말, 아미 되게 거 그러네.
Coba lihat, boleh dong.
내가 됐죠. 엄마, 나는 뭐, 나의 당황해서 올라 와서 가지고 막 사서 그냥 재미난 먹으지. 아빠가 됐어 마셔. 그만 뭉긴 놈들 보다 생각 보다 가서 먹어야 막 사서 먹어도 그렇죠. 아빠, 나 이거 같이 용아, 엄마 같이 용아. 따로 집을 운영하는 것도 정도야. 나는 사서가 기성당 막스 아스 사주기 강화도 그렇죠. 야, 나보다 아이가 항상 날릴래? 와, 그 친구 뭐야? 오늘 여기서 그날 쓰절 왜 빼야 봐?
아야, 엘렉션은 뭐 우리가 아무런 예배도요. 엘렉션 커미션하고 얘기하자면 바로 뭐 나가서 얼마 쓰기 왠지 그냥 과제 바로 폴링 스테이션 아장로 왠지 얼마가 영서를 불러내냐.
아까 사왔었나?
아니야. 아무런 야 불을 비비야. 바로 그다음 그거는 얼마 올라가 라인마다 사가 스페셜 그다음부터 support early down was that so very 영화디.
오,
무슨 일 이거가 만원 빠야.
네. 아까 나도.
Okay, so what's the short movie? Now we shall have the photo session. So it will only take a couple of minutes, so you kindly bear with us and yeah, please put on your page, no? Yeah, please.
아, 여러분, 바로